Let's talk about bedwetting. I know you watching this, I bedwetter. How do I know? Because bedwetter watches bedwetter. It's the law of nature. Don't argue with me. Just take it like that. See, bedwetting in an African home is kind of different from all around the world, even though I've not left my daddy's parlor before. Now, if other children in other part of the world should bedwet, their parents would be like, oh, let's take this child to the hospital. This child is sick. Let's take her to the pediatrician. Let's go and get help for this child. But in my house, Nigeria, if you should bedwet on the bed, you will visit a doctor, you will visit your own pediatrician. A keen doctor is what is going to teach you how to stop bedwetting. Now, I was this kind of child. Now, out of 7 days of the week, I bedwet the whole 7. And my mom, being a no-nonsense person, will flog you the whole 7. She doesn't care. And guess what? After that 7 again, I still bedwet. So my dad was like, Esther, would you follow me to go and visit your sister? I'm like, why wouldn't I go? So I went to my auntie's place. And normally, because of my gift, I don't usually like going out. The thing is, anytime I sleep, I normally dream of a toilet. Now, this is one toilet that is called the evil toilet. Once you dream of that toilet, my dear, just forget it. So, in my dream, I will stand up, walk myself, not waking up in the dream, I'll walk myself to the toilet, open the toilet, put my butt on the toilet seat, and then pee. Only to find out that, my dear, I've peed on the bed. So I was like, oh Lord God, please help me. I know you won't fail your child. So we got to my auntie's place. She gave us a separate bedroom. And I'm very grateful for that till this day. You know, anything can happen. We're taught to always be prepared. Now, she gave us a bed. On my own bed, in my room, I slept half of my body. Like, I placed half of my body on the bed. And you know, that urinating part, that peeing part, I placed it on the floor. I divided myself into 2 halves. So I just went to bed that day with the clarity that nothing can happen. And if anything should happen, my dear, you know now, prepared as hell. Now I slept. I started dreaming. I started dreaming of this toilet. I entered into this toilet, my dear. The smell of detergents, disinfectants, and everything were just entering my nose. I was enjoying myself. I sat down on this toilet and I was peeing, rubbing my leg as I was peeing. And guess what? I was swimming in this ocean. Now, this ocean was meant for only me and my other half that was on the floor. Man, this is it. I've peed on my body. Shit, Manti must not know my secret. I must keep it safe. I stood up. I dragged my bag of clothes, removed the ones that already had wee-wee on it. I removed it, folded it, placed it under the cupboard where nobody's going to see it. Then I went to carry a bucket of water. I poured the water on the floor, thinking that, you know, it's going to like reduce the concentration. As I poured water on the floor, took rag, started cleaning everything. I changed my clothes, pretended nothing happened. But my auntie, she has a long nose that can smell dead body of 1,000 years. Okay, that's a lie, but trust me, she can. So she started sniffing all around. Then she asked me, Esther, something is smelling. I'm like, how will something smell? Nothing is smelling now. You've started again. I was like, I'm smelling urine in this room. I said, no, now. How will urine be smelling in the room? No. Nothing is smelling. Maybe it's from the toilet. You know, toilet is around that place, so it must have entered into the room. I was denying it. She was arguing with me that she's smelling something. And thank God, only my dad that could actually settle the problem. My dad cannot smell anything. So even if you tell him that something is smelling, he does not know what is smelling like. He'll just be looking at you. He can't smell. So it was my auntie and I, and we were arguing. And she was saying something is smelling. I'm telling her nothing is smelling. I was very sure. I denied it to the extent that she convinced herself, and she was like, "Oh yeah, maybe it's my nose, or maybe it's my head, or maybe it's something." Till this day, my auntie does not know. And don't worry, she does not watch my video, so she can't know. I'm safe. At home, it's very different. If my mommy should smell urine in the room, it's urine that is smelling. Just forget it. You cannot even argue with her that it's not urine. She will beat you. She will slap your head. Yes, I'm going to say that 100 times because you can't argue with her that it is not urine. My mom will just enter the room. She'll be like, something is smelling. Oh yeah, carry that bed outside. Carry that bed outside. Now, if your friends now come to visit, if any of my friends come to visit, my mom will be like, so how many of you still normally bedwet in the house? They'll not be like, no, ma, we don't used to bedwet in our house again. We don't urinate. None of us. I'll just be looking. What sort of nonsense is this one? Then she'll be like, see your life. See your life outside. Your mates are no longer bedwetting, but you are still the queen of the kingdom. That's why anytime my friends are playing, I will be like, oh yeah, Esther, inside the house, go and carry your multiplication table and start reading. I'll be like, mommy, no. How will my friends be playing and I'll be the only one inside sitting down like a lost soul? We even told her that playing is what causes a child to pee in the first place. I tell you, you can't argue with her. I will go inside. But once I go in and she has left, man, I'm going back out. I'll go and play. Let me surprise you by telling you that anytime I sleep, I still pee on the bed. Once I pee on the bed like this, I will drag my sister there. Because if it's my sister, my mom will be like, maybe that's a mistake or something. So we'll just carry the bed. There will not be problem. But if it's me, man, you are taking that bed outside. Now, the worst part is when you carry the bed outside and then some women are now passing. Those women are passing. And they'll be like, Esther, what happened to your bed? Why are you carrying your bed outside? Why are you laying it outside? My mom will be like, oh yeah, answer now. What happened to the bed? I'll be like, what's their business? I'll be thinking, what's their business? These people should just go. But no, they will stand with you with their wrapper on their chest and be looking at you till you answer them. And I'm like, okay, I urinated on the bed. They'll be like, you are still wee on your bed? You still bedwet? I have a daughter of 3 years old in my house. She does not urinate again. She does not bedwet. If she wants to pee, she already knows where the toilet is. I can't imagine you. That you are not 8 years old, you are still bedwetting. It will look as if you should just slap their mouth. Crazy women. They will not mind their business. But no, my mom be like, Esther, you can hear. Your younger one is no longer bedwetting. You are the one still urinating in my house. Get out of this place. So I think after all my experience with bedwetting, I should be able to recognize when a child wants to bedwet. Nope, I don't. I work in a school where I teach children of about the age of 3 to 5 years. So this day I was teaching them handwriting. There was this one small boy about 3 years old that stood in my front, and this boy was dancing. He was moving left to right. I was wondering that what's wrong with this boy? Why is he dancing? You know, there are some children, when they talk, you cannot hear what they are saying. What you just say is bah, 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 bah. You will not hear anything. So I don't even bother asking him. I was just wondering on myself that why is this boy moving? Which was the dumbest thing to do. I just told him, stop standing at my front and go and sit down. Go to your chair and go and sit down. This boy was still moving. He did not even answer. I was thinking, what's wrong with this boy like this? You know when your mommy is trying to make you food, she's teaching you assignments, and you are now disturbing her while she's teaching you the assignment. You know the kind of slap she will give you? That was the kind of frustration and annoyance that was with me, that what is wrong with this boy? I'm trying to mark this book that is in my front. I'm trying to tell the children to shut up. I'm trying to keep the class calm. But no, you are in my front, you are dancing. What is this? And that child will be shouting, Auntie, Dutbe has taken my sweets. I'll be like, Dutbe, give him a sweet. Bring that book for me. This boy is still dancing. Boy, why are you dancing? Before I know it, you see that Ocean I used to talk about? I met it on the floor of my class. It would have actually been better if the cleaner was around to just come and clean the child up. But no, the cleaner was not in school. So I had to just drop everything, carry the child out and clean him up. Does that count as a punishment for being dumb? No, I don't think so. So when next you see a child dancing or giving you signs, shaking their legs, shaking their hands, shaking their body, man, before you see that ocean I'm talking about, take the child out. So since I've done my master's and degree and everything and pre-degree and everything in bedwetting, I have the certificate to tell you that if you ever dream of a toilet in your sleep, please stand up. That is not a toilet. It is the evil toilet I'm talking about. So yes, we have come to the end of the video. Just like this video. Like this video. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.